absolutely. Yeah. So, last year had a great season, a lot of great players. Obviously, we lost a lot of those great players, but we also received a lot of great players as well. So, I think just staying focused on what's here in the present, kind of just throwing away the past and just moving on forward and, finding joy in everything we do.
Yeah, and I think that starts like with our culture for sure. Starting with last year, like our unity of our team really, I think, kind of skyrocketed us to where we were. And definitely coming into this year, we're going to keep that type of mentality, bringing everybody together with us, keeping that Aggie pride. I think it's just standing behind our guy. Like there's going to be bumpy roads naturally like a football season, but we're going to stand behind our guy and level him up. So even when they mess up and be behind and pick them up, and when they do well, be there celebrating. I feel like we just take a neutral mindset to every game. Like, yeah, we won all those games last year, but that doesn't matter. Like, we still got to come out and do what we do and worry about us. Like, yeah, these other teams might be worrying about us, but we just keep doing what we do.
I kind of think, having the target on our back is, a good thing. It pushes us day in, day out. It shows us that, we have to come here and work. We can't just, be like going with the flow every day because, we got a target on our back now. So, just coming here and working every day and just having that mindset of, being a favorite team is just something good for us. I think it'll keep us pushing every day. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Winston and I both came in 2021. So just seeing the progression every year since we've been here is just phenomenal. Every year it's gotten better, whether that's nutrition, our staff, players. Every year has just gotten better. So just to see the program going on a high rate is just wonderful, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, I'm saying it really shows when you see the guys like you said, Teddy, Land, even Rex after this next year. Like you see guys like that, kind of gives hope for those younger guys. Also, be like, okay, like I could play with these guys and I could play at the next level, and like I don't need. In some instances, like Land and Rex instance, like I don't need to leave here if I want to go and play at the next level. They'll come find me. Well, I would say first, like at least with Rex personally, like that's one of my like closest boys, and also Jay's one of the closest boys. So it's just like him staying here really showed us. He's like, I'm trying to win with my guys and stay kind of dedicated to our culture. Saying this in this day and age, you see a lot of guys leaving for the money, and he's kind of showing us like, money's not everything. It's like my boys matter just as much.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just Aggie pride. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. Them staying and wanting to do it with the guys that they came in with, it just shows Aggie pride.
I would just say probably Heft. Obviously, he's an older guy. He's been in the offense for a while. He's a little bit more probably you'd say seasoned, but Caden does bring kind of an X factor with his speed, has a live arm. So like they both got big positives that they're going to help him in this QB race.
Yeah, I felt it last night. It feels like the night before Christmas. The night before the first day of school, whatever you want to call it, is just exciting. You get kind of the chills, the nerves, the butterflies, whatever you want to call it, is just exciting. You're happy to get back out there with your boys.
It's like being a little kid again for sure. Like they were all 21, 22-year-old, at least all the older guys, and when it's first day, it's definitely feel like you're freshman year of high school again, ready to kind of pad up. I mean, honestly, we had I would say a great culture for the last 3 years here with the guys, kind of just bringing everybody into their circles. Like if we're doing anything, we're bringing a bunch of guys over and kind of, building that real camaraderie on a weekend, bringing guys over, hanging out with them, just getting to know people and not excluding them and not, letting them know when we have something going.
Absolutely. I think it's kind of just, finding a way to unify the team, bring this all together as one and, letting the young guys know that they're not excluded from anything just because they're new guys. We still want to show them the way, show them the culture so that when they get older, they can do the same. That's a hard one. There's a lot of great moments. For me, I would either say, going down to Montana and obviously on national television, getting that win, or my other memory would probably be Eastern Washington. This program hasn't beat them since last year, so going down there and being able to beat them was wonderful.
Yeah, I would say definitely Eastern Washington, because that was a win. At least since I've been here, we haven't beat them. I've seen us get smacked by Eastern Washington, and getting that win in Eastern was huge. And even the Sac State win, also, I think that's just sweet beating on the Hornets every time.
Absolutely. Yeah, looking at the Blue Force, we always seem to be pretty good, I would say. Our defense is phenomenal, but looking for a guy to step up, I would definitely say Kalani Riddick, transfer from Southeast Missouri. Coming in as a veteran new player, it's he's gotten himself in a pretty good role so far, first day out in camp. So, yeah, just seeing him come in and, kind of just take off would absolutely be great.
I would say just falling in love with that process, coming to work every day and, give it everything you have. Don't take days off. I would say, like, Plow's a big proponent of that. So worry about us and be in love with that process. So we're going to get to the outcomes.
Yeah, absolutely. I would just say, the process, waking up every day with the same mindset of, consistency and getting better because, we're what is it, the 23rd? We're exactly a month away now, so it's going to come quick.
I would say, first off, I mean, we're always vocal, so that's just kind of a given. Second, I would say making sure MAs, at least on the offense end, we can't be the guys that are not knowing where we're going. We should be the guys getting guys lined up and just kind of taking, I would say, a step from understanding the defense and like our offense as a whole with the concepts like, are we in one high or in two high? How is this guy going to play me? Is he forcing it back in? Is he spilling it? Like all those different little intricacies of the game, I feel like it's a big step we can take that can help this offense for sure.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I've never been to Alabama, and that kind of circles back to your guys' first question about having a target on our back. So, it just goes to show that we were a wonderful team last year, and getting picked for this wonderful game is just something special for me personally. I'm sure Winston would say the same, but yeah, it means a lot. And with this being my last season, it's something that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I was going to say we're definitely going to get up for the game. I mean, we get up for every game, but so definitely playing week zeros is some people think it's going to be out of pressure, but we're going to come out and do what we do.